fuck are you gonna update that shit? I'm in Pittsburgh with a lot of hoes. Young nigga with a bankroll. Lil Durk 88 on Twitter. Junior Durk on Twitter. Yeah. Cartoons was the last shit on my mind. I was chasing folks. Okay? Wash your ass. Brocos get nothing.
Yo, I'm in Pittsburgh with a lot of hoes. Young nigga with a bankroll. This is the Ignant Agenda. I'm your boy, way more fly than you, 1U on Instagram. Way more fly than you, 2U's on Twitter, your baby mama's favorite single father. And I got some new glasses. To my left, big black nigga with the bald head.
What's up, everybody? Lil Durk 88 on Twitter, Junior Durk _88 on IG.
I got some new fucking glasses, man.
You see, you got some new frames.
Yeah, shout out to, what's the name of this shit? Privé Review? Some fancy shit. Privé Review. It's PRIVEREVAUX.com.
Mm-hmm.
I found out about them because I'm a huge Jamie Foxx fan. I know a lot of people be saying, well, I don't know if he gay or not, or whatever. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But the nigga could sing, act, he funny.
Right.
Probably the most talented person of our generation. You know what I'm saying? But I seen an advertisement that he was on, and he had the glasses on. I was like, let me look. You know what I'm saying? At first, I didn't like any of the glasses. And then I went to a wedding in Miami, and I seen my dad. He had on a pair of their glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And again, my daddy, he's never fly, ever. Okay? He fly to his homeboys when it's time to like go to like a black tie event or some shit like that. If it's regular everyday clothes, never. So he had on the glasses, and I was like, damn, them shits is hard. Where you got them from? He was like, America's Best. I hate America's Best. All they sell is Ricky Smiley looking glasses, and them shits is horrible. All right. I'm a huge Ricky Smiley fan, but your glasses is terrible. I'm sorry, sir. Them wood looking glasses, I don't like them shits. But he was like, yeah, I got them from America's Best. So when I seen the label or the brand on the side, I was like, oh, I know about them. Mm-hmm. And then I went to the website and I ordered them. And then I filed a claim with my insurance company so I could get reimbursed. Don't forget to do that too. If you wear glasses and you order glasses outside of your network, like most people go to Pearl Vision or, you know what I'm saying?
Lens Crafting.
And Lens Crafting, all that. You get your eye exam there, and then you try to get you some glasses there. You pay about $400, $500. Mm-hmm. You know, of course you can use their insurance, but that's only $200 off or something like that.
Probably so.
Or you could get a prescription and then go online. Type, they give you a space to put on all your prescription information. Order online. I don't think I paid more than $40, $50 for some glasses since I've been doing that. Mm-hmm. Buying glasses online. And you can file a claim with your vision insurance or your insurance company, and you get reimbursed for your glasses that you buy because it's out of network expense.
That's good to know. Now I can know with Chase wear glasses now. So,
and that's what I was saying. Y'all glasses, the glasses that you would have bought for him would have been probably pretty expensive.
Right.
You wear Ray-Bans and all that. Me personally, I'm outside of the brand shit. Mm-hmm. I just want some nice glasses that comfortable, they fit, and they affordable.
See, and that's, the pair he broke were common. Fuck around with his grandparents. They,
Yeah.
He get the pick, and then she sent us the bill.
Oh, shit.
So that's how he got the Ray-Bans.
Got it.
And they red too, so which is his favorite color. But that's the story.
So y'all had to buy those.
I think, or Brian's one of his homeboys is
optometrist.
Yeah, and he was able to get them quickly made, get them made faster than what the other brand was. I think we use like this mom and pop shop, black business, but them niggas is weird too. But yeah, so he was able to get them faster before school started last year.
Yeah, man. I probably would never go into another store. I'll go into the optometrist to get my eye exam, but I always tell them, yo, just print out my prescription. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying no glasses here,
Right.
Cause y'all niggas is too damn expensive. I think the first time I tried that shit one time, and I bought some Ray-Bans, my first pair of glasses ever. The glasses came to like $475. That's after insurance.
Damn. Can't do shit for 2 weeks.
And I said, well, fuck. Well, how much are the actual shit that make me see?
Right.
Because you're charging me for frames.
Right.
And, you know, if you go to these places, the lenses be $10, $15.
Right.
Depending on, like, maybe you want to get the tint that turn into shades and shit. Like, I don't like all that shit. Them will cost you $30, $40, $50, something like that. But actual lenses are not expensive.
Right.
It's you paying for the brand of the frame. You know, a lot of people want to have Gucci on the side of their frame, Ray-Ban, Prada. None of that shit matters to me, as long as I can fucking see.
Right.
So, but yeah. Shout out to our sponsors, man. Marley Juice at Marley Juice on Instagram, MALLY Juice on Instagram. They got a whole bunch of flavors. I'm not even finna sit here and lie to y'all like I know all the flavors. We just got these shits last week.
They sent some more because wifey drunk both of them hoes.
But shout out to the plug. He already hit me yesterday. He said we got another package on the way, so I'm gonna lace you up. Yeah. But shout out Molly Juice. You see him in the front right there. I think this is a lemonade in another color. Again, I don't know the flavors because we just got on board last week.
Send a packing list with a description.
Just send as many as you can.
Right.
Again, you know, Molly Juice, you know, the world's greatest lemonade, as I've heard these boys say, and it is very tasty.
It is.
So, you know, check it out. You know what I'm saying? Shot with it, black on. And Molly been doing it for a minute. I know he done did a lot of quality control shit with his juice, because I remember I was living in Miami when he kind of really first started doing this shit. And at first, you know, I think he was just making it for parties and shit like that. Then he really turned it into a business. So he got the packaging, he got his labels, man. You know what I'm saying? The juice is official. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check it out.
I know this motherfucker here tastes like a red Skittle with just like straight liquor. Like, it's good though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's why I said, yeah, send us some more, bro.
Yeah, they on the way. He already told me yesterday. But shout out to Molly Juice. How you feeling?
Stressed, bro.
Wow.
The Steelers got me stressed.
Oh,
they better make the
Who
right
they traded?
draft. They ain't trading nobody. I just know they better make the right pick tonight.
Oh, the draft is tonight.
The draft is tonight, yeah. Other than that, I'm good.
Shout out to the NFL draft. Yeah, you scared me. Shout out to the NFL draft. I'm not that big of a. I mean, I like football. Don't get me wrong. I watch it, but I'm a Dolphin fan by default.
Right.
Root for the Dolphins. Always root for the Dolphins. So I don't know how many picks they got. I think they did a trade and they got like 3 or 4 picks in the first round, some shit like that.
I think it's 2 this year, and they got 1 from last year. They have accumulated a lot of picks in the last few years.
So hopefully they make the right decisions. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck either. As long as my Heat winning, I think Spoelstra just locked in his 600 win.
Oh damn!
Yeah. Shout out to Spo, man. Spo he's an X's and O's guy. You know what I'm saying? Spo has always, to me, been. He was a little shaky his first year, but he's grown to prove himself as being, you know, a premier coach in the league. So
you want to know what's funny? I thought after LeBron left, he was going to be out of there.
Because Spo was around. He was actually a videographer
for the team.
The editor. He was like a video editor for the team behind the scenes, and I think he was Pat Riley's protege. So Pat groomed him. You know what I'm saying? He studied under Pat, and I think that's why he's been so tremendous for us. Shit, he got us 3. Yeah, we got 3 rings.
So he was
2 rings.
Yeah, because Pat was the one. Wade won the first one, right?
Pat got us
and
the
Shaq.
First ring with Wade and Shaq, and then he stepped down because he took over for Van Gundy. Van Gundy was it Van Gundy? Yeah. His brother, not Stan.
Jeff
Van Gundy was there, and Pat kind of like stepped in like, nah,
you ain't.
Get your ass out of here. So, and then we got the win. We got the W with Pat, and then Spo came on right before we got LeBron and Bosh, and we went on a tear. Won 2 out of 4.
And
4 years that was there, and then
took him again last year.
Then we went again last year with Jimmy B.
Yeah.
So
that's wild. Yeah,
man. Like Spo, I like Spo. I like what he does. I hope that we can acquire. I mean, we coming. I think trade deadline already passed, but we coming up on the playoffs. I think we got a pretty solid squad, so we'll see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But he do got 600 wins, so shout out to Spo. This is not a sports podcast.
Nah.
I just wanted to say that. A lot of shit going on in the world. I just want people to be mindful of your surroundings. Like, it's a whole bunch of shit going on. We at war with police. We at war with each other as black people. Men are at war with women. Women are at war with men. It's a lot of unfair laws and practices going on. My message to everybody under the sound of my voice is just be mindful of your surroundings, all of that good shit, because it just seemed like a whole bunch of crazy shit going on. And I was watching, did you see Dr. Umar on The Breakfast Club?
I heard like a little bit of it.
So Umar was on The Breakfast Club, and he was talking about the incident with the young lady that got shot by the police officer that had the knife. And a lot of conflicting opinions about that scenario. When he pulled up, the girl was attacking one girl with a knife. As soon as he got out of the car, she ran and charged at another girl with the knife, and he had to discharge his firearm. I don't necessarily agree with the amount of force that was used on the individual, ultimately killing her. And I know a lot of people probably feel like, you're supposed to use deadly force when you're trying to stop deadly force from happening, or that's the law and all this other stuff. To me, the bottom line is that I think the police have enough tools in their arsenal where they need to make better decisions in terms of when to use deadly force and when to use force enough to stabilize a situation. Now, me as a guy, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not a police officer, but assessing a situation, when I get out of the car and I'm the only male there, my first reaction would not be to pull out a gun. That's just how I'm looking at the situation, because, yes, granted, he didn't know how old the young ladies were or whatever like that, but it still was women. You know what I'm saying? And men are naturally stronger than women, physically stronger than women. So my first instinct probably wouldn't have been to pull out a knife, pull out a gun and shoot. Even if the young lady was charging at somebody, I would have tried to do something else. Charge at the girl and stop her from, you know what I'm saying? Because he was already in pursuit of the girl that was getting ready to attack the other girl with the knife. And, you got tasers, mace wouldn't have been applicable in this situation. But you got tasers, you got a stun gun. You have other means. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when they use, what's the other gun? That had the rubber bullets. I don't know when they use that.
Yeah.
But I know that probably wouldn't be applicable in this situation either. But a lot of people say, tasers aren't 100% effective. Shit, every time I seen them, they have.
They shaking. They hit the ground, start shaking.
Every time I seen a taser, they done shock the shit out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I'd rather gamble with it not working than killing somebody. Like, I just feel like police's, as of late, police's main focus, I guess you could say focus is a good term here. Main focus has been shoot to kill in damn near every scenario. So I don't know if you've seen the video.
I have.
I don't know if you want to comment on what you think would have been the best scenario.
I think the whole system is flawed because she called the police. So as a 911 dispatcher, I'm gonna be like, okay, are you inside? Are you safe? Okay, stay in the house. Mm-hmm. The police are on their way. We're gonna get the other young ladies from around your house. That's the first problem I had. I'm not sure if that was said or anything like that, but if it wasn't, that's my problem. Second problem I have is it was adults standing around in the video, not the police, but just people of the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all not going. Everybody's so quick to pull out their phone and record a fight and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Like, let's stop doing that. These are kids at the end of the day. Like, let's try to have some peace. You know what I'm saying? And then when the officer pulls up, he tells her to stop. The real issue is she had the knife cocked. Either she was going to stab the other girl in the face or in the chest. Now, granted, like, I agree with you. The main focus now is shoot to kill. Right. I don't even think they're trained any other way besides the shoot and kill. But use your taser. You know what I'm saying? And then as the video is ending, you see other police officers pulling up to the scene. Like, y'all don't have enough strength to separate these young women. So, like I said, I just think the whole system is flawed. I don't want to get too deeply involved because, I mean, we know what's going on in America with 3Ks, as Charlamagne would say.
Right.
But I think we just got to do better as people. And this ain't for black, white. I'm talking to all of us. Mm-hmm. We got to do better at, as displaying humanity towards other people.
Yeah.
We always talk about cracker this, nigga that. Like, we just got to, like, in my prayer every day is, Lord, thank you for everyone that's in my immediate household, my extended family, my friends, and even my enemies. Mm-hmm. So, and I think we should learn to live by that, and that's my 2 cents.
I agree wholeheartedly. It's sad that we even gotta. I mean, you should be the preservation of life is lost. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
We all desensitized
by us. Primarily by us, and when I mean us, I mean black people, because we have to start taking more ownership and accountability for us caring about what we have. And when I say what we have, I mean our community, our children, the state of our economy, black businesses, black colleges, black everything. Mm-hmm. And it seems like holistically we only give a shit about black pride and all of that when it's being challenged by the white man. Mm-hmm. Or
when something
tragic happens and it's a white person involved or a non-black person that's involved. And to our credit, we're frustrated because day in and day out we're seeing all of these other laws being passed while the laws for us remain the same. They just passed the anti-Asian hate bill. Mm-hmm. Because 2-3 Asian people were what's the word? Attacked or whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. But that bill got passed relatively quickly. I don't know if they had been working on something like that and it just a coincidence just happened where it got passed. But it got passed in the Senate, overwhelmingly. Like, it was a majority rules vote. And I just want to read to you some of the things that the bill possesses. First of all, the vote was 94-1.
Damn. I see some for black people.
The lone vote in opposition was from Missouri. It was a senator by the name of Josh Hawley.
Them crackers.
Bruh, 95-1. And it's because of COVID. So it ain't and so I retract what my statement is. Mm-hmm. COVID just became very, very prevalent February 2020. January, February 2020. First quarter 2020, we should say. But bro, it's it's crazy. The Senate passed a wide bipartisan majority Thursday a bill denouncing discrimination against Asian communities in the United States and creating a new position at the Justice Department to expedite reviews of potential COVID-19 related hate crimes against Asians.
So that's Trump going around saying it's a Chinese virus.
Bill will also direct departments of justice and health and human services to issue guidance raising awareness of hate crimes during the pandemic and work with agencies to establish online reporting. But, and this was what Dr. Umar was saying. Look at he was very, very critical of Joe Biden. And the first, we all know Biden has been in office now 100 days, or 101, 102, something like that. And all of the things that he's stated that he was going to do, he's either retracted or he's slowly dragging his feet. And what Umar was saying was, this the same dude that said, if you black and you don't vote for me, you're not black. Remember he said that shit? Yeah, he was like, yeah, he said, black people, if you black, you should vote for me.
That nigga riding the coattails of Obama so bad.
Yeah, and you know, in the first 100 days, you know what I'm saying, they got through this anti-Asian hate bill. But there have been at least five, under his administration, there have been at least 5 black people that have been killed at the hands of police. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's retracted his statements about forgiving student loans. And that's not necessarily impacting black people, but it does impact a lot of black people.
Right.
But all of the things that he said prior to him, you know, on his campaign trail, he's either been slow to implement them or utilize executive orders, or he's retracted them. And you know, I'm getting to the point where, or not getting to the point, I'm already there. Like, you really just can't trust politicians. You almost got to block that shit out, especially on a national level, the primary level. Like, still vote in local elections because those are things that impact you on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. But on a national level, man, all these politicians are a joke.
They all, I mean, they all the same to me. You know, the only thing different was Trump he was a racist.
He was loud with it.
Yeah. And I'm not saying Biden is a racist, but it's a hierarchy.
Right.
These niggas are rich. And if you're not in that class of rich, you just another person. It don't matter if you white, black, brown, Asian.
Right.
None of that shit. So that's like the only reason I really voted for Joe, and I'll put it out there. I voted for Joe because he seemed more humane than Trump. It don't, like, niggas lie every day. It just so happened that he's the face. Well, and another thing, I got tired of Trump representing the face of America. So I'm going to choose. It didn't matter who it was.
Right.
It could have been Hillary. It could have been anybody else. I just don't want Trump to be the face of our country anymore.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, them niggas lie every day.
They do.
For votes or for whatever, but you know.
Bro, why is Lizzo always half naked?
Like somebody want to see that shit.
Here's the thing. I am all for confidence. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the most confident people don't even have to say anything. Like, you don't have to say that you're confident. You don't have to voice that you're confident. You don't even have to tell people that you're confident with yourself, your body, and all of this. I think it is a cry for help and attention when you constantly, you know, in the media, you got to be naked, half naked. You always got to be doing something. And I can't tell you one Lizzo song.
I don't even remember the hit she dropped.
I don't even know what the hit is because every time you turn around, she naked, or she trying to be naked, or half naked, or posting something on Instagram to let people know that she is in love with her body and that she knows that she's fat, and everybody knows it. Go ahead.
I just thought about it. I don't know why the light bulb just went off, but I don't think it's for us.
Who is it for?
It's for all the other big girls.
But that's the thing. Like, I get it. I get the whole rally together, camaraderie. I'm big, hear me roar. True. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? To me, I just think it becomes a little overly excessive. Like it's like you forcing us to care that you don't care that you big. I get it. I understand. You know, God made you how you is. If you wanted to change it, you probably could. You probably don't want to, and that's great too. But it's along the lines of that, forcing us to be okay with the alphabet community. Every time you turn on the TV, somebody gay. It's a gay show. Somebody kissing. A character gotta be out the blue, just gay for no reason. One of my favorite shows on TV right now, and I'm excited about it because I like the show. It's called City on the Hill. I don't know if you've seen me talking about it. City on the Hill, come on Showtime. Great fucking show. Kevin Bacon. I forgot the black dude name, but he played in I think What Women Want with Taraji P. Henson. I think that's what it was. But it's a great show. It's about the corrupt police system in Boston, city of Boston. Police versus the FBI and that whole relationship. And there's other storylines in that too, but one of the main characters, Kevin Bacon, played this FBI agent by the name of Jackie. He got a fucked up relationship with him and his wife, but they still live together. They hate each other guts though. And it's the funniest shit in the world. But I got a feeling that they gonna turn her into being gay. Cause they ain't had sex as man and woman in a very, very long time. He cheated on her with hookers. He even got a fucking hooker pregnant. Like this Asian hooker. He got her pregnant. She showed up at their crib. But in this season, it's a new girl in there that she met at choir practice because they Catholic. And her and the girl been spending a lot of time together. I guarantee they're going to make her to be gay.
You about to start scissoring?
Yeah. So I said all of that to say I just think that I feel like people, why are we being forced to see, like, accept, like, just be who the fuck you is? I don't care what everybody else say. I know it's hard because society is hard, but you don't got to force everything on everybody. Like, that shit is getting extremely annoying. It really is. That's all. I'm just fed up, man. I don't care if Lizzo don't care if she fat. That's cool, bro. If you fat, be fat. Okay? You don't got to be naked, though. Even the baddest bitches ain't even, like, naked like that. Like, celebrities, I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Every time you turn around, Lizzo got a leaf over her titties or some shit, and she ain't got no clothes on, or she in a towel and the towel half off. It's like, yo, man, go make a song or something. You know, show the world you got other talents other than showing all of your skin, and there's a lot of it. I'm done.
He said a mouthful. I'm going to leave it alone. Twerk a rap.
Twerk a rap. Shut up and dribble.
Right.
Why do women hate Kevin Samuels?
Because he honest. I don't even think it's just like our generation is so soft. Like when niggas real with you, oh, you ain't my partner no more. What? I mean, I'm trying to keep it a buck. That's what I think it is, and his demeanor is like you can take it for whatever it is. Like I'm going to move on and have the same conversation with the next person, and people don't like that shit. People are so used to us sugarcoating everything that when somebody's honest with you, oh man, you don't really fuck with me like that. That's what I really think it is.
You know what I don't like is that women make excuses for other women. Like when Wendy Williams is critical of men, people's relationships, people in general. You know, everybody claps, praises, laughs. You know, how you doing? Whatever that stupid shit that she be saying on her show.
That's one ugly ass.
You know what I'm saying? Like she can be critical, and yeah, she may get backlash from the people that she's talking about. But all the women rally behind her. Oh, you don't understand her struggle, or you don't understand she just keeping it real, and that's cool. a lot of the shit that she says is really gossip and it's fabrication. She just reporting on it. She don't know whether it to be true or false, but a lot of it is her opinion that she offers her opinion on different topics. Here you got a black man who has proven himself to be a business mind. You know, he was in sales, you know, and then he turned conversation into an empire, or not an empire, but a business strategy. He's intelligent, articulate, and he never attacks. He only answers based on the questions that are asked. And a lot of the people, a lot of the women that call into his show voluntarily, because he does have a show. I have yet to see a whole show, but I've seen enough to understand how the format of the show works. He opens the floor for people to call in and get advice. Right. Now, he asks questions that I think people get offended by, but I don't necessarily disagree with his delivery either, because he never starts off being malicious. Right. He always starts off, he opens the floor, they come to him with his problems. Hey, you know, I'm a single mother with 3 kids, but I want a man like this, blah, blah, blah. And then he start asking questions. Well, what do you do for a living? You know, what's your weight? You know, what do you bring to the table? How old are you? Do you want more kids? Like, he asks these questions. I think that people are so scared of the truth that they retreat from it by all means, and they use criticism as a defense mechanism. Because the first thing, you know, girls say, oh, men shouldn't be in women business. Okay, cool. But women be in men business all the fucking time.
And you called me.
And you called him. Then they want to say, oh, he a cowboy, he gay. Because, you know, it's a few pictures that's
he look a little sweet.
He probably does. I think he's just a guy that takes care of himself. He's groomed, you know what I'm saying? I don't agree with the man purse shit, right, of course. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga and I don't agree with the whole clear fingernail polish shit. That's just me.
All right, strike 2.
You know what I'm saying? But a guy that has been, to me, he the best person to give advice, because he's been on both sides. He's been single, he's been in a relationship, and he's been married twice.
I think that's another strike against him.
Why though?
Being married twice, that hollers red flag.
To who though?
I just think just to society, period. Like it's like a woman with multiple baby daddies. Like, it screams red flag.
It does, but she'll get saved because
she will. Yeah.
You know, they'll look at it as very rare. Will she be ridiculed for making bad decisions in men? But if somebody was to point it out and that you lay all the facts on the table, that probably is the truth. Right.
Just like with him, if we was to lay the facts on the table with him, it's a reason why you've been married twice. True. So, I mean, it's give or take. I do, because I'm more prone to listen to a married nigga than a single nigga, or especially a single nigga that got multiple baby mamas and shit like that. So, I think that's women's a lot of issue. Like, the idea of marriage is you only get married once. That's the idea. Right. And y'all live on and be happily until somebody die. But for you to be, he probably 50-ish.
Yeah, I think he's 51.
So, and you've been married twice, like that screams red flag. Like, no, nigga, like, what's your problem? And I think that's what women have yet to understand yet.
Well, what about women that been married more than once?
The same question. To me. Now, to society, it may be something totally different, or to women, you know, because they all in the same. It don't matter. They all play on the same team. To me, like, I kind of like, sometimes we can play on the same team. Sometimes I'm on the other side. Sometimes the referee. Like, if I'm around a woman that's been married twice, well, what the fuck do you do? Like, you can't holler, oh, men ain't shit, and, you know, I'm not saying he says shit like that, but, you know, you have these list of questions and answers, but I need to know, what's your problem? What can you fix and I ask people this shit all the time, what can you do better than what you did from your previous relationship? And if you can't answer the question, then that's a problem right there.
Yeah. I think a lot of times too, your personality. It may take you a few people to find somebody that your personality gels with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like me, for example, I can be very direct, but I can be I can use discretion in choosing when I want to be direct. And I said this before, like if you work in any professional setting, you gotta be able to turn that shit on and off. Meaning you gotta know when to say certain things, when you can't say certain things, and how to conduct yourself. And if you do that on a daily basis, to me, there's no reason why you can't do that in a relationship. Because you have on the job training on how to handle things in a diplomatic fashion. I think what we get into a lot is people don't like brash delivery, harsh truth, in your face. Yo, you want a dude that's 165, but you like 250.
Right.
You're big. Now there may be somebody out there that likes big girls at that size. They probably Jamaican. You know, Jamaican niggas love them skinny Jamaican niggas love big girls. But the caliber of man that you're seeking, 8 times out of 10 probably not looking your way. And that can go the same for, cause he's critical of both sides. Like he even, you know, the video that was circulating around when he was talking to the dude and the dude was telling him how, you know, what kind of woman he asked, and the question was kind of weird. It was like, how big is your dick? You got a big dick.
Right.
And the nigga couldn't answer the question. Like, I thought that was a fair question. I probably wouldn't have asked it. But this the type of, like, do you think you got a big dick? That's a yes or no question. Like, you've been with enough women to know.
You seen enough porn.
Come on, man. Like, niggas know the answer to this question.
Right. Yeah.
Is your dick big? If it ain't, shut up. Like, you probably can't get away with some of the shit that you could get away with had you, you know, been above average.
Or you make a decent amount of money.
Correct.
Like, he asked him a list of questions, so it's not like he hasn't treated one side unfairly and then the other side fair. He's very fair. We've all seen the clip where the nigga was like, "How much money you make? Do you got a big dick?" Like,
those are valid questions. And I think that what the gripe is that more women call his show than men.
Niggas ain't gonna call. Niggas not gonna set themselves up for shit like that.
I wouldn't mind having a conversation with him because I'm confident in.
I'm secure, yeah,
and knowing that the women that I go after are in my league.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They working class women, you know, nurses, attorneys. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got to pay your rent.
You know, nurses, attorneys, professionals, you know, managers. I'm in that bracket. I left the call center women alone a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But the tier of women that I am are professional. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can cut it on and off. Moms, definitely in the mom bracket. But yeah, man, you just gotta be you gotta be realistic about who is in your bracket.
Right. You ain't gotta wait for the schedule to drop. The schedule a date.
Nah, we ain't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the PTO. If you got PTO bracket, me and you will get along very well.
Yeah, I gotta wait till Saturday with the schedule drop. I'll let you know.
No. Saturday. That means you gotta work.
Right.
Yeah, we probably not compatible. You know.
But I feel like some of the questions he presents are some of the questions that you're gonna present when you're dating. When you're dating, you're gonna have these set of questions like. Women are probably going to ask you, is your dick big? Or send me a picture.
Some point in time, you're going to get asked, is your dick big?
Yeah. How much, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you comfortable in your living? Like, do you pay your bills on time? Shit like that.
Right.
It just may come at a different angle or, you know, different verbiage, but it's still the same question.
Nigga asked this nigga dick big. That shit was funny.
He said it with a straight face.
Nigga, he said, nigga, you know if you got a big dick, do you got a big dick? He was like, oh, I do. So, nah, you ain't got no big dick. That's what he said. I was like, damn, this nigga dead ass serious. Man.
But when you out there dating, like these, like I said, these are questions that are going to present themselves.
Right.
And you better answer accordingly, because
listen,
trust me, it's more. Women get hit on all the time. Niggas, you better, your haircut better be good. Your tape better be fresh.
Mm-hmm. It's some niggas that could get away with a scruffy look. I could do it for a little bit, but not too long.
Right.
I got to get my shit shaped up. Like, that's just what it is. And then I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel as confident without a haircut.
Right.
That I do with one.
And women.
That shit is a superpower.
Right. And women gonna get hit on because they just women.
They got titties and ass.
Right.
A lot of times nigga don't even look at your face till day 3.
We seen y'all baby mamas.
Nigga don't even look at your face till day 3.
Right.
When it's time to FaceTime.
Yeah, or your homeboy asked what she looked like.
So, could you date somebody that worked on the weekends?
No. No. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit whack. I ain't gonna lie.
Cause
we gotta be off at the same time.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, you off during the middle of the week.
And I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't off in the middle of the week.
And I ain't doing shit.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
You might catch me on a Thursday if it's been a chill week.
Yeah.
But Sunday through Wednesday,
it's a wrap.
And then we record on Thursday, so
yeah, it's a wrap. You might as well don't even ask me.
Right. I can't. Hell no.
Nah, I'd rather you be off on the weekends and then we try to do something during the week. That is different.
Right.
But I'm not just finna be dating no bitch that work Friday to Thursday, Friday to Tuesday, and you off Wednesday and Thursday.
It sound like waitress hours.
Man, that shit is whack.
You shaking margaritas at Applebee's.
Or you work at night.
Now that's different. You know what I'm saying? But still, like, what I'm saying, like, we still can't date. Like, you just you have a night job. I mean, you can be like a career person, but you just work at night.
Nah.
But yeah, your schedule.
But
for me, no. Like, we don't.
I don't want to date nobody that work nights.
If you get off hopefully you get off at 5 like I do.
What if she get off at 5 in the morning?
Fuck no.
Get off at 5 in the morning. You work overnight, but you off on the weekend.
If we off on now her schedule kind of throwed. Like, cause on the weekend I don't know what time y'all niggas get up, but about 7 o'clock I'm starting to toss in the bed a little bit because I get up at 6 o'clock every day.
Yeah.
So she probably sleep all day Saturday. Oh, but that's my sleep day.
We never get
right.
along.
We going nowhere. Nowhere. You got time to fuck.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think if I ever dated a girl that worked nights. I dated a waitresses.
Mm-hmm.
That's rough.
I mean, I had to look myself in the mirror. There's a point where I was working 2 jobs and like trying to date and juggle 2 jobs. Like, I know that shit wasn't ideal for the women I was talking to.
Dating a waitress is tough because this be my thing. Them bitches get off late, want to come see you, but they be smelling like the club. So then they gotta come in, take a shower. That means you gotta get up,
right?
Give a towel, all that other shit. And then by the time you do all of that shit and you are ready to like smell, I'm back sleep again.
Right.
Cause you done came in the house at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta get up at 6:30.
I don't like being disturbed.
I don't like getting woken up, whatever the fucking word is. Don't wake me up out of my fucking sleep.
I don't like that shit. So yeah, hey,
especially
man.
the fuck too.
Right.
Don't wake me up to fuck. No. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't. That ain't where it's at. Maybe once every now and then. That ain't finna be no constant thing though.
Right, and that's what it sounds like is gonna be a constant thing. Like, or I gotta wait for you to get home after I done been at work all day, cause you scared to walk up the stairs by yourself.
What? That happens?
You know, back in the day.
What the fuck?
Can you make sure I'm good walking up the stairs? All right, man. I've been asleep for like 4 hours.
Wait. Okay, explain that to me again.
Sierra used to be a bartender
Right.
at Applebee's.
Gotcha.
So like on I think Fridays and Saturdays, Applebee's and close at like 2. Mm-hmm. And then by the time they roll silverware vacuum, it's 3:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. Oh, come watch me up to walk up the stairs because they carrying cash. So I get it, but I done been asleep.
Wait, leave your house.
No. Like we was living together.
Right.
But yeah, I gotta get up and help you come up the stairs or watch you walk up the stairs because
at the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have had to put on big girl panties fucking with me. I'm not getting up. The door open.
So I used to sometimes I would just stay up.
Just so she wouldn't wake you up.
Right. And then when she got in the house, all right, I'm going to bed. Like, it ain't no room to be fucking no shit like that.
What the fuck? That would piss me off. That would piss me the fuck off. Wait on you to come up the stairs. Man, you better get you a gun. Or some mace. Or a stun gun or something. Cause
Nick, you're not being emotional. You're not understanding women's feelings. They need us to be protectors and providers.
protect this dick. Man, please. I'm asleep.
But it's Call of Duty I used to play. To stay up. I wasn't even drinking at the time, like, so I would literally have to be like, or I would take a nap, when I got home.
You a good man.
I'm glad people notice.
You a good man, because we wouldn't have made it. If that was a requirement, you might well break up with me now. Because if I'm asleep, nah.
And then, like, when you work that kind of job, like, how long it take you to wind down? Like, you been hustling and bustling, trying to make titties out, hustling, trying to get these tips. Now it take you 2 hours. So you get home at 3, you don't go to sleep till 5.
Shit.
I'm in my third dream.
Nah, man. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I think I was younger though. When I used to work at FedEx, that shit used to be kind of. Cause I used to have to be to work at 3 in the morning.
Shit, I ain't never had a job like that. Never.
At 3 in the morning, I was in college too. So I used to wake up at 2, take a shower, get dressed, be out the door by 2:30. Get to the air, and I worked at the airport, Tallahassee Airport. Used to get to the airport, and FedEx, you gotta be on time. Like a minute late, and you getting written up.
Damn.
Cause their motto is the world on time. That's what it say on the side. If you ever look at a FedEx plane, look at the side of the plane, that should say the world on time. And the hub is in Memphis. So they 2 hours behind Eastern Standard Time.
Right.
So over there, it's 1 in the morning. But everything go off of the time at the hub. So you gotta set your watch to their time. This shit was fucking confusing. After a while, you get used to it if you work there long enough.
Right.
It's like military time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You get used to working military. Using military time if you use it often. But yeah, man, I used to have to wake up, go there, leave from work because I was guaranteed 15 hours a week. This how this how much money I was making back then in college. You guaranteed 15 hours a week, but you're part-time, so you can't work over 15 hours. So at 15, you got to cut off. And they don't pay you no overtime, none of that shit. They just tell you to go the fuck home. If you
Right, and then you on the clock too long.
What? So I used to have to get off of work, go back home, take a shower, and then be to class. I used to get off at, so that's 3.
So you work 3 hours a day?
No, I used to work from 3 to like 8, and I used to have class at like 9:15.
Oh, so you didn't work every day?
No, I did. I didn't work on the weekends. It was Monday through Friday. But I used to have to be to class at like 9:30, so I had to go back home. I didn't stay far from the airport.
Right.
So I used to have to go back home, take a shower, get my shit, drive to class, be in class after I've been up and worked at 3 o'clock in the morning, do 3-4 classes, go home, study, eat, get my little chill time in with my girlfriend or whatever, what I was doing. And then we back at it. Back to sleep, up at 2 o'clock in the morning. That was a wild time. All for fucking $700 every pay period or some stupid shit like that.
That sounds about right. Just Chick-fil-A, mine was just more spread out. Like when I worked inside the mall, like I had a day off. Like maybe it was like Thursday, and then when I got to a freestanding unit, like that shit was constant. Especially when I became a manager, like I'm probably working 6 days a week. Like one of my days would be shorter than the others, but like literally 6 days a week, go home, study, girlfriend. Like this shit was a grind.
Look at where we came from,
Right?
though. Like, and I want everybody to look at this too. Like, look at what you used to do maybe like 10 years ago.
So 30, 32, 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
But 26 for me.
I was at the freestanding, like suit, like shirt, button up shirt, tie. Like that was his motto. Like you had to, you couldn't be a regular team member. You had to, if you're a manager, like my shirt, my tie, like everything was different.
Yeah.
So I'm literally like when I would go to school, because the freestanding unit was off this, it was on the same exit as the restaurant. It was days where like I would leave at like 8 in the morning, probably won't get back till 10, 11 at night.
At night, because you working in school.
Yeah, go to school, and then my class was spread. You know, if you do 3 or 4 classes, especially you had a lab, like you just go to work. And yeah, I was making money though.
26. Let me see. 10 years ago, that was 2002. 11? 2011, I was in Miami, living with my parents, not saving money, going out every weekend, whether I had money or not. And see, back then, I you know, in Miami, I know a lot of people, so I used to get in places off the strength. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really spending a lot of money when I was going out, but I wasn't saving money either. And I had a decent job. I wasn't paying rent. My mama wasn't charging me rent. I had a car note. My car note was like $515, some stupid shit like that. Cell phone, car insurance, credit card bills, and I think my student loan probably had started too. So I was bucking them shits too. So, but yeah, man, like living with my mom, working for the state. I used to catch the bus downtown. So I would drive to like up here. They got that express bus, or express like you park and then park and ride.
Right.
So down there it's called the Golden Glades Interchange. So you would park. Me and my mom used to ride the bus together. So we would park at the Golden Glades Interchange, and I think when I was just down there, they redoing the whole shit. That shit fly as fuck now. Like it's a parking garage and all that. It wasn't none of that shit when I was down there. It's a flat surface parking lot, and the buses come over here. You park your car, you get on the bus, and it's an express bus, so it only got a few stops, but it take you straight downtown and you ride in the express lane. So me and my mom used to ride the bus together. My stop was the second stop. Hers was like the 4th or 5th. So I be kissing my mom when I get off the bus. Everybody on the bus like, oh, stupid shit like that, right? But I'm just thinking back to how far, you know, you put in your grind and you state that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm gonna make something out of myself, and like it's just amazing how you can visualize where you were and where you are now, and where you're going. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important too. Like we spend a lot of time worrying about what we don't have and what we should have had or where we should be, instead of just really appreciating where we are now from whence we came. Because 10 years ago, bro, no kids, no wife, no real responsibilities, living with my mom. I could not imagine. I did not think 10 years ago that I would be in the position that I am right now. I knew that I would be doing something, you know what I'm saying? And I think back then too, that was my first taste of broadcast this shit. I joined another show, you know, a dude who I was down there with, and he asked me to be on his show, and I instantly fell in love with it. I just fell in love with the whole entertainment aspect of it. So would I be able to say 10 years ago that I would be here? No, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I mean, I had no idea. So 22, probably married. She either pregnant or Yeah, because he'd be 9. So yeah, she probably pregnant around this time. No idea what the fuck free time was. Like working Monday through Sunday, but you know how the weekend is. Sunday go by so fast. Like by the time you wake up, go to church, go out to eat or whatever. Like it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like so, no idea what the fuck free time was. And that was. It was like a solid 8 months to a year stretch where it's just nonstop, just working, but not seeing like just working just to pay the bills because she really couldn't move or you know what I'm saying, like so now like to be able to wake up and go to the gym or hang out with y'all or what we gonna do this weekend, like couldn't fathom doing shit like that
because it was always working.
Right. Oh, you want to do this? Nah, nigga, I gotta go to work.
Shit.
So that's why I cherish, like, when we go out, like, I'd be like, yeah, we going out. Because I couldn't do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my prime years, like, I really couldn't do this shit because I had locked myself in to, like, that lifestyle. So.
And everything can be done. To me, that's why scheduling is so important. Having a schedule, having structure is so important because, women say it all the time. Oh, you make time for what you want to make time for. Right now, you make time for the gym. You make time for church. You make time for family.
Right.
You can structure yourself around, you know what I'm saying, your schedule. And I'm the same way. Like I'm so grateful that our co-parenting schedule and relationship is healthy because it affords she and I to also have a life. Like when I got them. There's an agreement like, yo, don't when you got the kids, don't plan nothing.
Right.
You got them. That's my time to do me. When I got them, that's your time to do you. I'm not going to impede on what you got going on. You're not going to impede on what I got going on. Everybody's happy. You just got to schedule it a little further out because you got to make sure that, hey, I don't got nothing going on. And even if there's an adjustment to be made, I feel like I'm very reasonable in that. If you planning something and you give me a couple weeks in advance, hey, I got this going on. Do you mind doing this? I don't mind.
Right.
If I don't have anything that I'm financially obligated to, where I can't. But if it's an opportunity for me to see my kids an extra weekend or extra few days, of course.
Right.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? That's a no-brainer. But if I've already committed to something or I'm locked in financially, I just can't change it like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that, again, structure is important, man. Like, having a schedule is important. And then also communication with whoever you're dealing with is important, too, so that you all can balance your time away from each other, off each other. You know what I'm saying? Last weekend, had a great weekend. Spent the entire weekend together. We had a great time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Next free weekend, though.
It's Boys' Day.
Niggas outside. Okay.
Look.
I can't wait to wear my shorts.
I wore my black ones last week, and she was like, "Look at you with your thigh highs." Guess what I'm gonna do when we ain't around? I'm about to put these bitches, well, not that color, but
right,
because the nigga got multiple pairs. But somebody gonna see this leg work.
And that's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm proud of us. I'm proud of where we came from, where we going. You know what I'm saying? And to everybody too watching us, man, make sure that you make time for the things that make you happy. That's in essence what we saying. Because like you love the gym. I'm gonna get to loving it soon. I got a bike. I've been on the bike. I know y'all niggas seen my work. I know you seen my workout shit on the watch.
I ain't see shit from over here.
I
ain't see this shit. I ain't see you because you didn't got the motherfucker on.
I don't feel like you follow me on the watch.
I do follow you on the watch. Let me see the last time you was active.
Cut your shit on. It ain't on. So this what happened. I did 6. I did. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
You can it's on your phone.
Niggas try me. Hold on. And the only reason why I ain't been more active because I got what that say right there. What that say right there, man?
But you didn't have your watch on.
I did have my watch on. This is from the watch.
Why it don't show right there then?
I don't got my watch on right now.
But look, that's right.
But what that say right there?
When was that? Was today? No.
What 420? On weed holiday.
Oh, that was 9 days ago.
Nigga,
Hold on, what was 9 days
I
ago?
have my son.
Tuesday.
But I did 6.5 miles
I probably done took my shit off.
on the trail. See,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I probably took my shit off.
I did an hour on the bike. You know what I'm saying? I got my cycling shit in.
I need one because I hate running outside.
Look at that. You see it.
Nigga out here hustling.
You see. Look, I'm gonna get some more of these in. Bay got me the tea. It's some tea that I'm finna start taking.
Hey, Rasheed.
That's supposed to make your shit a lot.
That shit was
clean your
funny.
shit up. Supposed to make your shit.
I ain't gonna put her out there, but that shit was so funny yesterday.
She told me. So yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get it. Look at that map though. Look, y'all niggas see
Nigga
that.
like he stuck in traffic.
Y'all see that you see that yellow. You see what I was doing out here on the bike trail.
On the bike.
6 miles, baby. Who you know do 6 miles and don't work out?
You were tired when you got home doing.
Nah, I was straight. Like I love the bike more than I love running.
I hate running outside.
I fucking hate jogging. I do. But yeah, man. I ain't know it do the map shit too. Okay. All right.
I gotta give me a bike.
You see that? You see that?
That nigga all out.
I'm outside, bro.
That nigga all on the east side.
Ooh, that boy was on that trail. Ain't nobody fucking with me on that bike shit though. Look, I got the bike rack. Oh, this like real. See why I
It's real
parked
precise,
that?
yeah.
And then all the way down. Oh, that's so hard.
I wonder what I gotta look at and see what the colors mean.
I think going faster.
Mm-hmm. That's what.
Cause
That's
this a decline. So I probably would speed and go,
right.
You know what I'm saying? But at any rate, I got me a bike rack. I'm gonna start hanging my bike up in the garage to save some space. Shout out to the dyke bitch that sold me the bike. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep getting it in, man. That's all I got for today, man. Y'all boys, make sure treat your women right. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your household. Take care of your kids. Take care of your chicken. Take care of your mental. Way more fly than you. 1 you on Instagram. Way more fly than you. 2 U's on Twitter. Your baby mama's favorite single father.
Lil Dirt 88 on Twitter. Junior Dirt _88 on IG. At Steelers, do the right thing tonight.
What time the draft start?
8 o'clock. So I'm about to leave your ass here.
That's cool. I'm about to get my shit in too, man. I'm gonna watch the draft. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for listening.